how to use the sustain pedal. Now, the sustain pedal is basically there to sustain sound. I will play the C major chord now and watch what happens when I play it with the sustain pedal. The sound stays for long. Watch what happens when I play it without the sustain pedal. My leg is out. It doesn't last. But then people that don't use the sustain pedal, how do they play? They hold the chord down for the duration they want it to last. So if I wasn't using a sustain pedal, I could play this song like this. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Can you see? Even though I just touch it and take my hand off it almost immediately, the sound sustains. But without the sustain pedal, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Nobody likes that. So people that don't have sustain pedal, they play it like this. Without the sustain pedal, you have to press it down for the duration you want. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Now that by itself is not that bad when you listen to it, but it limits you, because as long as your hand is held down, there are so many other things you can't do. There are skills you can't run when your hand is held down trying to maintain that sound. So the sustain pedal is actually what liberates you as a pianist to be able to do stuff on the piano. And until you learn to use the sustain pedal, you will never be an expert on the piano. You will never. It is impossible, because your hand is caged trying to hold down chords. Now, how do you learn the sustain pedal? It's simple. Whenever you hit a chord, immediately you step on the sustain pedal, like a fraction of a second difference. So this is it. When you hit a do chord, imagine this is the sustain pedal, my hand here. This is what you do. Once you hit it, that's how you act with your sustain pedal. So hit your do chord, your sustain pedal comes in, and it stays until you're about to hit another chord. That's it. That's it. So watch me. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, and white as snow. So that's how you hit your sustain pedal. Immediately after you hit chords. Now, there's a very important thing you should know. When you're on the same chord, you don't have to keep hitting it. You can just leave it down, because the sound has not changed. If you're on do, Mary had a little, you don't have to hit it. You're still on the same sound chord. But when you change chord, that's when you have to hit it. Another time when you don't have to hit your sustain pedal is when it's a very slow song. So now, what's the problem? If the song was fast, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, Mary had a little lamb, the white as snow. Can you see the sound is getting all more muddy? And so if the song is fast, you'd really have to tap on your sustain pedal to end the previous sound so that the new sound can have its time. But if the song is very slow, you really don't have to keep tapping on your sustain pedal. You can just press it down and not raise it up, because the sustain pedal will sustain out before the next chord comes in, and you don't have to keep tapping on it, if you understand what I mean. So can you hear it? It doesn't sound well, but if it is slow, Mary had a little lamb, when it is slow, you don't have to tap on your sustain pedal. But when it is fast, you have to keep lifting it up so that the previous chord can cut away. Because whenever you lift up your sustain pedal, it ends the previous sound so that the new one can begin. So basically, that's that for that. The exercises you can do to perfect your use of the sustain pedal is, there are advanced use of sustain pedal which is not explained in this video, but With time, as you play, you begin to get the coordination to do that. This is the basic 101 level of using the sustain pedal. The first exercise you want to do is to do this 20 times every day. You hit a chord and step on it immediately. I'm stepping on it down there, but you can't see it, so I'm using my hand to mimic it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do you understand what I'm doing? Hit on your note and quickly tap on your sustain pedal. Do that 20 times every day. And as soon as you've done that for a week, trust me, you would have learned how to use your sustain pedal. And all you need to do by then is choose any particular chord progression and try to do it. So for example, I will do Do, La, Fa, Sol chord progression. So Do. Watch me. So I'm tapping on it. That's 1. Do you understand? So that's it. That's it. As soon as you're about to hit the chord, you lift your leg, and as soon as you hit it, you match it back. Do you understand? Hold on. Lift and press. Lift and press. Lift and drop. 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 So that's how to use the sustain pedal. And the secret of using the sustain pedal is don't ever stop. Once you're about to play anything, make sure you put it to practice, because knowledge of how to use the sustain pedal will not help you master it. It is actual use of the sustain pedal whenever you're playing that will help you. So I wish you the best in your piano learning experience, and see you soon.